Hi, this is Whitney with PolicyPak Software, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Application Settings Manager and what it can do. So in the past, your users on their endpoints could just go into whatever application they were working with and change the settings whether you wanted them to or not. So if I come over here, I can get into the settings here. I can change my home page. I can change all kinds of things here within Chrome. In this case, we will be looking at the passwords, offer to save passwords. Let's not. I can change this as an end user if I want to, but maybe you don't want me to, or maybe you just want to lock this down and say, hey, Chrome, don't offer to save passwords anymore. So we'll make some changes in Chrome. You can also do things like manage Java, because as a standard user, I can get into here, I can come over to the security tab, I can make changes, I can get into the exception site list, I can do all kinds of things that maybe you don't want me to do. And maybe you want to just ensure some security, such as ensuring that you're only using TLS 1.2, which is the most secure, and maybe uncheck those settings. So we're going to go ahead and hop over to the management station here. And once we do that, we're going to create a new GPO. We're going to call this PolicyPak Applications Manager GPO. And okay. Now, I've already done a little bit of the legwork that has to happen in advance of creating your settings. That's covered in a different video where you copy your packs over to your central store. We have a different video on that. So typically, when you go to work with the application manager, you can do it on either the computer side or the user side. It's up to you and what works best for your environment. However, Java in particular, we recommend doing on the computer side so that you can lock it down using a system-wide config file that really just like turns the thumb screws there. We'll manage Java on the computer side and we'll manage Chrome on the user side just to switch it up a little bit. So let's go over here and let's manage Java. Let's get in here. And what I want to do is let's tear the update knob right off of here. We don't want to check for updates automatically. So when that gets underlined, that means we are delivering that setting, and we do not want to check for updates automatically. When I come over here to security, I can say high will never do. Let's go ahead and choose very high. And again, it's underlined, which means we're delivering that setting. But in this case, let's lock down this setting using the system-wide config file. Now, when I come over to the exception site list, I can right-click, perform ACL lockdown, getting into the registry settings themselves and taking ownership there. And we can prevent user rights to the exception site list there. And we wanted to use only the latest TLS protocol, so I'm going to, again, system-wide config file, and this one, I'm just going to go ahead and lock that down. And this time I do want that one checked, so I'm leaving that there. And I'll say OK. The next thing I'm going to do, since I've already got Java scene 2, let's go over to the user side and we'll manage Chrome over there. All right, we'll go to the Application Settings Manager and we'll choose Chrome from the list here. So let's get into here and let's set a specific set of pages here. Actually, just one. We'll go PolicyPak.com. That's what we want that to be. We are going to come over to Advanced. We're going to come over here, and we are not going to offer to save passwords when I enter them in the web. No, thank you. And if I come over here to Extras, you have to scroll down a little bit before you get there, but you can turn off the incognito mode. There we go. We want to disable that, so we are good to go there. And we are going to come over here, and normally we would have to wait 90 minutes to get our background refresh happening, but for the sake of the video, we'll go ahead and come over here and we'll just run a GP update to make this a little quicker for us. All right, so let's go over and check out Java, see what we're looking at here. Notice that Update tab is not even there anymore. We tore the knob off there. If we come over to Security, this is grayed out because we locked it down using the system-wide config file. And when I come over to Advanced, if I scroll down, we are going to see, yep, we are only using that TLS 1.2, and again, it's grayed out because we locked it down using that system-wide config file. Now, if I come over here to Chrome, we're going to open it up, and the home page is going to pop up on PolicyPak.com. You can see up here, it's there. If we come over here, oh, No incognito mode for us. And if I come over to settings, it lets me know that my browser is being managed by my organization. If I come over to passwords, oh, I can't. That's grayed out too. That's being managed. I can't click that. If I try to change what happened on startup, again, I can't change that because, well, it's being managed by PolicyPak. So that is, in a nutshell, what the Application Settings Manager does. It can deliver settings and lock down UI as much as you need for it to. If this is of interest to you, get in touch and we will get you started on a trial and hand over the bits and get you started right away. Thanks.